I want to introduce one of my greatest friends, and my husband and I have been in business with her and her husband for quite some time now. I would say they're one of the top women on our team. So please, ladies, put your hands together and give her a DG welcome to Audrey Madlangbayan.
Whoa! That's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear. All right, good afternoon. Good afternoon. All right, ladies, welcome to our event. My name is Audrey Madlangbayan. For those of you that do not know me, I have been in business with my husband Marvin Madlangbayan for the last 4.5 years. I was recruited by my mother, Alicia Paner, who was a registered nurse. If you know a Filipino, you know a registered nurse. If you know a registered nurse, you know a Filipino. Am I right? Everyone say hi to Mom. Mom, raise your hand. Mom. Okay. Mom is an SMD here, and then we're in SMDs in the family as well. And in this business, you have to know the financial industry because this is part of it. Am I right?
Yes.
So take some notes. My background is I come from 20 years at Wells Fargo Bank. And I wanted to share a little bit about what I saw when this opportunity came to me and how I changed from what's called the employee mindset to the entrepreneur mindset. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? Timer. Thank you. Okay. If you look at this business, I'm going to say Jessica. I'll take you in the front. Yes, beautiful. Yes, yes. Jessica, may I use you as an example? Jessica, raise your hand, Jessica. Okay, Jessica comes into the bank, and I'm the teller at the bank, okay? And as a teller, I'm supposed to know, I already am trained to see how much money she has in the bank. And Jessica has over $50,000 sitting in a liquid account. So she has this money, I'm a teller, I'm trained to take her to Yesenia over here, who's the financial professional that's going to sit down with her at the bank. Yesenia is going to ask Jessica all of her goals, her dreams, what she'd like to do, how much debt she has, her cash flow. Is this sounding familiar?
Yes.
Is this something that we do here in WFG as a financial professional?
Yes.
Okay. So Yesenia takes care of all of that and says there's a way that we can make sure that your goals come true. You want to get married, you want to have kids, you want to have a house, you want to take care of your parents and grandparents and children. We can make sure your money grows, we can make sure your money is safe, we can make sure your money is protected, we can make sure it's tax-free. Write this down. The 4 cornerstones of our business in the financial industry. 4 cornerstones is 1, your money should be safe. Number 2, the money should grow. That's right, this is looking familiar. Number 3, the money should be protected. And number 4, there's a tax advantage to it. Those are the 4 cornerstones of our business. This is not the end-all that be-all, but this is the cornerstone that can get us going with understanding how money works. So, Yesenia sits down with Jessica, puts a plan together, and she's on her merry way. Sound good? Yes. All right, so let's say you want to talk to Charles Schwab, Smith Barney, Merrill Lynch. Guess how much you have to have in the bank to even sit down with one of them? $250,000, $250,000 in net liquid assets. $250,000. Now, if you want to sit down with them, that's what you need to play the game. Otherwise, you're just a number to them. So, what happens to the rest of us hardworking individuals, hardworking moms, hardworking business owners, hardworking students? We have goals and dreams. We walk away with a checking account, a savings account, a credit card, and a mortgage. Am I right? Yes. But we'll never understand how money works. And what I realized in WFG, World Financial Group, what the banks of Smith Barney, Merrill Lynch, Bank of America, Wells Fargo does for the wealthy, here in WFG, us financial professionals with a life and health license do the same. For everybody else, whether you are a millionaire and Southwest Airlines, of course we want to sit down with you. But if you are grandma and you want to put $25 a month away so that your grandchild will have a college fund in 18 years, we will sit down and talk to you. And I want you to know with you, as how many of you are licensed, ladies? Raise your hand if you're licensed. Great, great. How many of you about ready to get your license? Raise your hand. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I want you to know that each and every one of you, through your license and through the training here, and through the product providers, you know more than the bankers do. You know more than the bankers do in the bank. You walk into the bank, you know more. You do. You know more. Everyone say, yes, I do?
Yes, I do.
All right. I want you to keep that in your heart. I want you to have confidence in this. I want you to know that you are backed by Aegon. Everyone heard of Aegon?
Yes.
All right. A-E-G-O-N, not A-I-G. A-E-G-O-N. If you looked at the Aegon website, it's 543 billion with a B, billion in assets. That's Starbucks, that's Walmart, that's Google combined, bigger than that. And because we've never heard of Aegon, ladies, those of you that are in the European countries, Aegon is one of the sponsors at Wimbledon. They're known as the money company. They do pensions, insurance, retirement. Look it up, www.aegon, A-E-G-O-N.com. You'll see it. They're in Aegon, China, Japan, Portugal, Europe. Well, we don't know Aegon because in United States, the name we know is Transamerica. Who's heard of Transamerica? Yeah, that's our company, okay? Transamerica, tallest building in the Bay Area. If you go to the website, Transamerica, over 100 years old, right? Okay, Transamerica, tallest building in the Bay Area. They do pensions, insurance, and retirement. Look it up on the website. Now, when you go to World Financial Group, WFG, World Financial Group is the marketing arm, the sister company of Transamerica. Being the sister company in alliance with Transamerica, being licensed through the state of California with your life and insurance license, you are now can be appointed with over 200 providers that will help. So like Yesenia has a financial professional, she doesn't have to just talk to Jessica about Wells Fargo Bank products. You don't have to sit there and talk to her about Bank of America products. As a financial professional, each and one of you ladies can go to all of these. There's one resource, and they will do the homework for you. Because of the Department of Labor, the DOL, we have the support to have access to all of this. So when we have clients, we have business owners, we have individuals, we have grandmas, we have students, and they want to make money, save money, protect money. You can actually go there and have the homework done for you, and then you can be assured that you have the support to do the right thing for your clients. Everyone say yes?
Yes.
How am I doing with time? Awesome. I'm doing well. So I want you to know how credible this company is. I want you to know that as you are starting your own business here, rest assured the homework has been done for you. When I first got into this business 5 years ago, I was in management at Wells Fargo, and I was making well over $100,000 a year. And the only reason why I came here is because my mom, who was a registered nurse, was saying, I would like you to understand this because I still would like to retire. And I think that you as a family, even though you're a young family, need to be set up right. You may be making money, my dear, but do you know how to save your money? Do you know how to protect it? And so I was actually forced to come to one of these, and when I realized what this was about, I said, oh my Lord, between the healthcare industry and the financial industry, this is growing rapidly, and we need to know this and take ownership of it. This is what we need. So I said, Mom, go for it. You're a nurse. Do this. 98% of the people here in WFG can do this business part-time and have a full-time job. I couldn't do that because of a conflict of interest. You know what I mean? So I had to make sure this is legit, credible, has a proven system, and I myself need to be dedicated and improve on myself from an employee mindset of just being a manager to an entrepreneurship mindset of getting out there and following my dreams. I took that leap of faith. And in the end, over 4.5 years ago when that happened, in the beginning, many of them thought that I was crazy. What's wrong with you? Are you going to one of those things? You're throwing 20 years, you got a pension. And all the doubts start coming in. But guess what, ladies? When you know you want this, when you know you want to help retire your mom, when you know that you want to be stable for the rest of your life and you want to grow and you want to have a passive income, when you know you have children that are going to need you and you want to have your business grow whether you're here or not, you have a strong reason why. And so my first 3 months of the business, I didn't make any money here. Guess what, ladies? This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You ain't gonna be here today and rich tomorrow. My first paycheck was $300, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going back. My next paycheck was $8,000. My next paycheck was $10,000. Then it was $2,000, because even though I kind of knew what was happening, I didn't have an entrepreneur mindset. There's a clue here. Mental toughness, which is what we're talking about today. So then my next paycheck was $20,000. 8 months into the business, my mom retired out of that Chino prison. Not as a prisoner, as a nurse. So what I'm trying to say is, as we're still growing, and right now we have 50 licensed agents, we still are just getting started, and we're still growing, and we're still learning and making mistakes. But along the way, we're designing our life. And we're backed up by World Financial Group, Transamerica, and you now see where Wells Fargo's at, am I right?
Yes.
And I was like, oh my gosh, something happened where someone was guiding me. Yes, it was my mother saying all those novenas, you know? It's about, and those of you that are Catholic know what I mean by that. And what I mean is that each and every ladies here, each and every one of you have the power in your hearts, backed by the credibility of this company, to design your life. And each one of us ladies here believe that we continuously grow personally. We continuously drive that. Year over year, this company has been growing 40%. And as we walk into the convention in Las Vegas in August, when you see over 40,000 associates there, you see the numbers, you know it's not going away. So why not take ownership of it? Any questions for me while as I wrap up my piece? I want you to get from me that this is a credible company. I want you to understand that each one of you being licensed has the authority to know more than the bankers do and can do this. Yes, you can. Any questions? Questions? Am I good? I'm going to end early. I want to thank you very much. Have a great time, ladies.